Hey, what's going on, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists? It's DarkBlaze coming at you, and let me ask you, have you ever loved an anime card so much that you wish you owned it in real life the exact same way it was in the anime, specifically in the English dub? Well, that is what I have for you guys today, because in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make your own Yu-Gi-Oh! Style anime cards in two different methods. The real way, where it appears exactly the way it did in the anime, and the personal way, where you can actually sit down and create your own handmade original Yu-Gi-Oh cards, your own legit archetype from your imagination. So I think that's pretty awesome, and if you want your own anime cards like these, stay tuned for this video.
It's time to duel!
Alright duelists, so what you want to do is just open up your Google Images and get started with this. Now you can use Bing or Yahoo. I just prefer Google Images itself because it gives you a wider variety of all the cards you can find, so it's definitely a lot better in my opinion. And what you want to do is just type in the name of any card you want to get the anime version of. So for this, I'm going to type in Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Then when I get the search results, I usually, in the first few images, get the actual cards related to it, even the alternate art. Now if I scroll down, I'll find another good style, which is called Orica style, or I may actually find our anime style. But, and you definitely don't want to go with this style here. Don't do this style here. But to ensure every time you do get an anime style card and related anime cards, type in the term anime card after the card's name. So I get the search results, and bang, the first image is Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in its glorious anime version. So then all you're going to do is you're just going to right click on copy, and then you want to make sure you have a Word document open, because then all you need to do is right click again and click paste. Then our images is nice inside the Word document, and then you right click again, click on wrap text, that way you click on type and you can now move it around. Then right click again and click size and position. Then all you need to do is for your absolute height, make it 8.38, and then for your absolute width, you're just going to make it 2.32. Click enter. Now this is the actual card size of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You can put 6 Yu-Gi-Oh cards on one page. That's the max you can get when you do this size. So you can put 6, so that's a good amount. Then you just move it around, put it so you can put 3 here, 3 down here, and then bang. Now all you have to do is get access to a color printer and print this out. That's all you gotta do.
Alright guys, so once you have your anime card all cut out and all printed in color, you're going to need just a few more things so you can have your actual anime card. And that being a card to glue the anime card to, and you're going to need the anime back if you prefer to have that to make it a full anime card. Now when you're printing out the anime back, all you need to do is look up anime Yu-Gi-Oh card back, and you'll find both this version and you'll find the original version. What you want to do is like the same thing for the anime card. Just copy and paste this into a Word document and give it the same dimensions you gave this card, 8.38 by 2.32, meaning 8 for the height, 2 for the width, and you'll get the exact same size as an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card back. Now all you need to do is afterwards, you want to just cut this card out and then glue this together. Alright guys, so once you have your card cut out, what you're going to do is just take your glue stick, and I really do recommend a glue stick for this as it will be less messy and a bit more precise. You're just going to take this card and you're going to stick the anime version on top. That's all you're going to do. Then you're going to flip this over with the anime front glued on and just glue on your back. So I'll do that and I'll get back. Alright guys, so once you've glued the front and the back together, this is what your finished product will look like. Now you have your very own anime Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and even the back. So now you can impress your friends and say, hey, look at my Odd Eyes, it's way cooler than your regular super rare. Which personally I think this is really freaking awesome. This was the first anime card I've ever made, not including making this one for this video. So this is really awesome. And I think I should also show you that I own some other anime cards. So for instance, we have Dark Magician Girl, we have the Red Eyes Black Dragon, even the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and you can pretty much do this with any card. For instance, Stardust Dragon, number 39 Utopia, Elemental Hero Neos, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. So I mean, this is way cooler than just going out and buying the cards, Dark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, and Clearwing Synchro. Even Decode Talker I managed to find online with an anime art. And then Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon. So these are just some of the anime cards I own. I own quite a lot more, but you can do this with virtually any card, or almost any card if you can find it. Just type in the card name, for instance Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, but make sure after the name, type anime card so that you ensure you get the anime version. And this is it, this is how you do it. Very simple. Alright guys, now I'm going to teach you the second method where I teach you how to make your own personal anime cards like I have here. Hope you guys enjoy it! Alright guys, now if you really don't want the anime version of your favorite anime cards like Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon, there's also another option in which you have to be pretty creative and have a good imagination for it, but it's still fun in the end, to make your own personal anime cards, which me and my friends have done. So I recommend going to Target and getting what says heavyweight mixed paper. This paper ensures that you have the right thickness for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So I'm going to move it around, maybe you'll hear it. So this is pretty thick, decently thick, it's not too thin, and this is pretty much the same thickness as a regular Yu-Gi-Oh card. So if I put them together, that sounds about right. This book also has other paper inside it, but it's just not that good. So like if I flip to this, you can already tell that that's way too thin. That will not be good for gameplay. So definitely get the heavier paper, the one it's right in front. And there's a lot of paper in here, so you don't have to worry about running out. If you make your own deck of even just 40 cards, there's a whole ton of paper in here. So what you want to do is just take any old Yu-Gi-Oh card that you're not too attached to. I have Lizard Soldier, so the side, that's the only thing that's going to get dirty because you're going to need a couple things for this. You're going to need a black Sharpie with a fine point for outlining, and you're going to need just any regular pencil. I prefer lead pencils, but it doesn't matter. And you're just going to need an eraser for any fixing up you need to do. So all you're going to need to do is just open up your pencil, get a spot on the paper. There we go. Just get a spot on the paper and begin to outline the card. So alright, and now it's all outlined, so that's the first step. Outline the card. Then what you need to do is just turn it on its side, take your card, and use it as a ruler. Now, I don't like using rulers when doing art, but so this is not really art, this is a bit more technical. And you're going to make the bottom area. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that your bottom area is big enough and that it looks like an anime card. So this looks decently big enough, so we're going to leave it alone. Then what you want to do is just go around the box up top and make your frame. Alright, and now we have our frame all set up. As you can see up top, I've outlined the frame, and now I have our bottom area. So this is a very easy process. So then what you need to do is you need to set up your bottom. Now the bottom will vary depending if it's a spell and trap card or if it's a monster card. So I'm going to set up a monster setup for you. Alright, so now we have the monster bottom set up. We have our box for our attack points and our box for our defense points. Now the next thing to do is to outline your card. Alright guys, so now we have our card all outlined. So like I mentioned, you really want to use a Sharpie black that has a fine tip. So for more precise outlining, so all you have to do is just outline all the edges, all the boxes you made, and now it's starting to look like an actual anime card. So the next thing to do is to grab a gray Sharpie just like this and color in your frame. Great guys, so now we have our frame colored. So the next thing to do is after using the gray Sharpie we acquired to color in the frame, you just want to take any color Sharpie you want, whether it be red, green, blue, purple, black, or yellow, and give your monster here an attribute. So for me, I'm going to make it a fire attribute just because of the deck I'm creating and just because of my preference. Alright, so now we have our fire attribute monster. And the next thing we need to do is give it some attack points and some defense points. Also, we have to give it a level. And for whatever kind of monster type you want. You have to color in the bottom, whether it be blue, white, black, just whatever color you prefer, and we'll do that. Alright guys, so once you have your stars down here, once you have your attack and defense, your final product will look like this. So as you can see, I've made this with 1500 attack points, 1600 defense points, and a level 4 monster fire attribute. This was one of the very first cards I ever made, and you can take this a step further by going and giving it the anime back. All you want to do is just set up a thin little border around the edge, put a little oval in the center, and then apply the appropriate colors. Light brown for your edge, regular brown for the inside, and black for the circle. So that will give you your anime back, and then this is what your final product of your own anime card is gonna look like. This is so awesome. I really enjoy doing this. I've been doing this for probably a little over a year now. It's just so fun. It's a great hobby of mine. I really love it. And this is my personal card called Blaze, the Titan of Fire. Now what you can do is you can either draw on the card itself your artwork, or what you can do is you can draw on a bigger scale like I did, put it in a computer and then print it out in color, and then just do the background. Which is what I did. I found it a lot easier. I can't work on small scales, really. It's a bit harder for me. So this is my design, and overall I think this is really awesome, and I will showcase some other cards I have for you. I'm gonna put this guy back in its sleeve. This is my only sleeved deck. This is my personal deck. So this is what the bottom of a trap card would look like. Instead of having the space like a monster card, you would just color in the whole bottom the appropriate colors of a trap card. So I have Ice Prison, I have Hydro Barrier, some spell cards like Supernova, which is quick play. I have my own Pot of Greed. Some other monsters like Cyclone, my Titan of Wind, level 5 monster. I have Icicle, the Titan of Ice, so level 4 water, which are one of my trios in the deck, these three. One of my trios I love summoning, and they can help each other summon themselves. Spell card Ice Ball, and this is my ace monster, and you're probably wondering, whoa, what, hey there, what kind of monster type is this? Well, this is my new summoning mechanic for my own personal deck, and my two other friends who are doing this with me also created their own summoning methods. Granted, I helped them as well, but this is what's known as a quantum monster. This is my personal idea, and I am recording this on June the 7th of 2017, so this is mine. I just want to get that out there. I think quantum summoning is really cool, and if you'd love to see me do a video on how to perform the summoning, and you'd like me to do a deck profile on my personal deck, leave a comment down below and leave a like, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. And so guys, this is basically how you make your own anime cards. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright guys, and that is how you make your own personal Yu-Gi-Oh style anime cards. 1, the real way, the way they look in the anime, and 2, your own imaginative creative one. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and comment down below what cards you're gonna hopefully make in the future. Tell me if this video has inspired you to make your own. And does this process seem really easy to you guys? Because I hope it does, and I hope you guys will definitely use this process in the future to make your own cards. I mean, get out there and make your own deck. 1, it saves you money, and 2, it's just so much fun. So at the end of the video, we're going to hop into the life lesson with my book of life, and I'm going to wrap it up with a life lesson. So, let's see, we have life lesson number 568, there's always a way to win. And I think that's kind of fitting with Yu-Gi-Oh being our theme here. So, there's always a way to win. That basically means that no matter how tight the situation is, how just hopeless the battle seems, there's always a way to win. You can always come out on top. Even if it's the most far-fetched idea, the most craziest thing that is possibly going to happen. You know, there's 0% chance that it would even happen, but it can happen. Just like in Yu-Gi-Oh when they're talking about the heart of the cards, you need 1 draw. Or in a Pokemon battle, 1 move lands. You know, Naruto, you know, getting that inner courage. Just fight harder, fight stronger, fight longer. You know, there's always a way to win. You just gotta think. You gotta stay hopeful, look ahead, look into that tunnel, you know, that tunnel of just hope. Don't look at the light at the end. Because the light at the end is, in most cases, just, you're done. You're done. You're not going anywhere. But look at the light at the end of the tunnel that's brighter, that's shining so much brighter. That is the light you need to go for. And there's always a way to win, because Everyone has their own thoughts and ideas, so you just gotta take those thoughts and be a bit more creative, be a bit more imaginative, innovative. Just go for it. Really, just go for it. Just reach out there and just do it. There's a way to win, and there's always a plan. Remember, if plan A don't work, you got 25 more letters of that alphabet to go through. Plan B, C, D, and so on. Come on. There's always a way to win. And like I mentioned in the previous video, you gotta go from the different angles. Going head on doesn't always work sometimes. So there's always a way to win. Look at all the possibilities, every angle, every opening and opportunity. And I'm pretty sure you'll find that light and you'll find that victory. So that's what that means. And I want to know if you guys agree. Comment down below what your thoughts are. So that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed me teaching you how to make your own anime cards, whether it be from the actual anime or it be your own original cards. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And comment down below what cards you're gonna make, what anime cards you're gonna print, and tell your friends, maybe they want to make their own anime cards. So I hope you guys will pick up a deck, or at least pick up a pencil and some paper and start making your own cards. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought. And until next time, duelists, I'm going to catch you later. And pick up a deck and start dueling, guys.
We'll be right back.